Hello, folks. Welcome back to The Slice, and welcome to Novak Djokovic's 2019 season preview. 2018 was obviously the year of Novak's comeback, and 2019 could be the year of another year of Novak Djokovic dominating the ATP World Tour. So, in this video, we're going to get into how his 2018 was such a turnaround year, what his 2019 could look like, and the biggest question that we should all have for Novak in 2019. That's what's coming up in this episode of The Slice.
Welcome to The Slice.
Hi guys, welcome to The Slice.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Here's the new current studio setup we have. What do you think? We got the same pictures there from the last one. It's just some of the all-time greats here. We got them all here. They're all present. They're all present in The Slice because that's what they've basically created. They've made it all. So this is what we got for so far, and we're rolling with it. So we got a few season previews coming here, and we're starting with Novak Djokovic because he is the #1 player in the world. Now, if you're new here, click that subscribe button. You can join the Slice community and make sure you never miss anything because we got lots of videos coming up here for the Australian Open. So, Novak Djokovic, what happened last year? So he started his year off looking totally whack because he had some injuries and he hadn't played the last bit of the 2017 season. And he came back into the Australian Open, and we were like, what are we going to see from Novak Djokovic? And we didn't see a lot. We saw him struggle through a few matches and then end up losing to Hyung Chung, who looked like a young Novak Djokovic when he beat him. So he wasn't looking good there. He didn't look, and he had another small surgery on his elbow and then came back to Indian Wells, where I talked to Brad Gilbert and Chris Fowler, and they told me that he came back too early and they didn't know what he was doing and they didn't even know why he showed up.
We were just talking about Djokovic's, surprise that he showed up here before he was ready. Mm-hmm. He had elbow surgery. Maybe you should be patient and listen to the experts. But listen, Novak is a complicated cat, right? So it makes it interesting. But I mean, I'm very curious to see where he goes from here.
And then he went to the clay season. He started to look better. Just kind of was okay in the clay season. Got a little bit better though, and we were like, this is maybe Novak coming back. But at that point in this season, we were all like, it kind of almost forgot what it was like for Novak Djokovic to be dominant. But then the grass season came. He won Wimbledon kind of quietly. He had this amazing match with Nadal in the semifinals, which was crazy. And then he went and beat Kevin Anderson in the final. Kevin Anderson was tired. But he won Wimbledon, and you're like, oh, Djokovic is back. He kind of showed the whole world why he is all-time, because only all-time players come back from layoffs like that. Like, we're watching Andy Murray try to do it right now, and it's honestly not looking good. He's had a much harder time. But I don't think he's in the same category as Federer or Djokovic, the guys who have come back off long times off, come back to win majors because they're just major winners. It's like the default for them. That's how good they are at doing these things. It's insane. So Djokovic then went on to win Cincinnati for the first time, won the U.S. Open, and played great. Played okay, had some weird losses at the end, but just he was the #1 player in the world again. And, yeah, he stepped right back up to where he had kind of left off before he lost the world #1 ranking to Andy Murray in 2016, if you remember. A little bit of tennis history there for you. So, 2019, how's it looking for Nole? Obviously, Novak Djokovic's biggest goal is to stay #1, but I don't think he just wants to stay #1. He wants to thrive. He wants to win more majors. One up is obviously the Australian Open. He's had tons of success here, won it 6 times, so that's his first goal. But I would say the juiciest looking tournament to him, in my opinion, if I was him, would be the French Open. Getting a second French Open win under your belt would put you at a little bit of a different category than Federer even, having won each major twice. That would be a big deal. That would put him in the same category as Nadal in that sense. So that would be the biggest one for him. Having a really solid clay season, I think he'd be able to gain a lot of points there, and like he's gonna pull ahead in the world rankings a lot because he doesn't have basically any points to defend, or not many points to defend in the Australian Open and the Sunshine Double. So Djokovic is gonna run away with it a bit at the beginning of the season with the points. But then he's looking to win majors this year. Could he win all 4? Who knows? Djokovic has played at such high levels at different periods through his career where it's actually disturbing. It's scary for fans of everyone else. So my question to you, the Slice fans, is how many slams is Djokovic going to win this year? And the biggest question that I've heard being tossed around lots in the tennis community is, can Djokovic catch and pass Federer's Grand Slam total of 20? Can he do it? Let me know what you think. Right now, he's at 14. So that's a lot of That's a lot of majors to win to obviously get to 20, but that's only 6, and he's only 31 too. So let me know what you think. Can Djokovic pass Federer at 20 Grand Slams? Thanks for watching, folks. Click that subscribe button if you haven't. It's really fun to click. It's right here, and you can just click on it. Also, check out theslicetennis.com for new articles coming up in the near future.